We're all waiting on the end of what looks like the Big Bang Theory to start. What's up, Michael, my friend, as well? Here we go. What's up, Walowski, my friend? Why does it seem so low?
Welcome to Mexico City. Welcome to Grand Slam Mexico, and welcome to All Elite Wrestling. I'm Excalibur, joined by Nigel McGuinness, the ineffable Tony Schiavone, and we have a 2.5-hour broadcast from the heart of Mexico, the capital city.
Yeah, it's packed, too. I actually like that stadium setup. Oh, we start with Hangman.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hangman
Adam Page. Yes, Steve. Yes, Steve. What's up, Misfits? We're doing fantastic, my friend. How are you?
July 12th, Hangman Adam Page challenges John Moxley at All In Texas. And what an incredible reception for the fans here in Mexico City for Hangman Adam Page. I want to tell you guys something. We have been absolutely pumped all day. This is truly a bucket list for any wrestling fan, and I'm so honored to be sitting here at Excalibur with you and with you, Nigel, as well.
Certainly is an incredible moment. You could hear that reaction here. Only one man who can follow it.
Cowboy shit. Cowboy shit. Hey, they're loud for me.
Mi nombre es Hangman. My name is Hangman.
Nice, nice.
Y quiero decir lo siento por mi español porque no es el mejor. He apologizes for his Spanish because he's not the best. Pero es un poco mejor que muchos gringos, así que lo intentaré. Cuando era joven, mi familia tenía una granja de tabaco. Y cada verano, como 6 hombres vienen de Ruiz Nayarit a trabajar.
I'm really impressed with Hangman right now.
Was young, his family had a farm, and 6 men that came from Mexico. Samuel, Adrian, y como 2 o 3 Migueles. Those names and 2 or 3 Michaels. Trabajé con ellos.
I tell you what, this is impressive.
Y ellos me encerraron sobre el pueblo mexicano. Eran muy trabajadores, eran honestos y cuidaban de sus familias. Many workers came to take care of their families. Que todos somos mejores cuando trabajamos juntos. Así, yo quiero decir gracias, gracias por recibirnos en su casa esta noche. And thank you for having us in your house tonight.
That is true. He was a high school teacher. You're right.
Gracias por esta
colaboración entre AEW y CMLL, porque cuando trabajamos juntos podemos cambiar el mundo.
And AEW and CMLL are united. We have the best professional wrestling in the world.
Ahora, hablarle de nuestro campeón, John Moxley.
Okay, so Moxley is not liked in Mexico. Not at all.
Lamento no tener una lucha esta noche.
Hangman will not be wrestling tonight.
Y tengo prohibido estar en la arena durante su combate.
And he's not allowed.
He's not allowed to wrestle tonight?
In the main event tonight.
Dijo
Oh, he's not allowed to interfere in the main event. Okay.
después de su combate.
But nobody said anything about after the match.
Así,
I like that Excalibur is
después de
giving us
eso,
translation.
Le voy a partir su madre.
Can't translate that one, but you get the drift.
Pero hasta entonces, gracias por todos aquí en el Río México anoche. Y nos vemos pronto.
Well, Hangman Adam Page, he's going to have
I'm not gonna lie.
on John Moxley in our main event here tonight.
That
at
was-
Grand Slam,
I said it
Mexico.
once. That was impressive.
And of course, it will be Hangman
Absolutely impressive.
Moxley for the AEW World Championship at All In Texas on Saturday, July 12th. As he said later on tonight, our main event, John Moxley, the Death Riders, teaming up with the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks calling in some reinforcements, throwing their weight around. The Beast
Yep.
Mortos joining them as they take on the Ops, Will Ospreay, and Swerve Strickland in our main event.
I like how they got Beast Mortos added to that as well.
His actions last week. Mark Briscoe looks to get some payback for the injured Kenny Omega.
Also coming up tonight for the CMLL World Women's Championship, the champion Zeuxis will defend
Zeuxis?
against
Okay.
champion
That's how you say her
Moné.
name.
And strap in for some high octane off the charts fullback. Mascara Dorado.
Where's your King Crown counter?
With 4 million pesos going to the winner.
Also tonight, they're ready for this one here in Arena Mexico. MJF and Mystico, one-on-one, Excalibur. And how about this? A 14
Steve, you might have to explain that one to me, my friend.
Things solved on Callis family. Dax Harwood, Volador Jr., and Hechicero take on Adam Cole, Daniel Garcia, Brody King, Templario, Atlantis Jr., Atlantis Sr., and
A
Bandido.
14-man tag? Holy shit, that was just updated.
Your opening contest is a
They should be using captions. Oh, yeah. I mean, I could probably cut them on myself. Oh, let's see. If
Well, Dax Harwood and Stokely.
I was gonna say,
Oh my
Cut the
God.
music.
Already.
So, I got some good news, and I have some bad news.
I'm not getting AEW on TBS. What?
Due to circumstances
Why?
beyond his control, Cash Wheeler will not be here tonight. That's the bad news. The good news is 1.5 of FTR is here tonight.
So who's gonna do the replacement?
And the great Dax Harwood. And by the way, I've been working on this all day. Gracias. Thank you.
Well, Cash Wheeler unable to be here.
I'm not sure why.
FTR calling in some reinforcements.
Volador.
Very familiar to these fans here in Mexico City, but
Okay.
AEW fans maybe seeing him for the first time. A fearless high flyer.
I will say this is my first time seeing him.
Certainly able to take down any high flyer on the
Scott, I'm not
opposition.
sure why you're not getting AEW on TBS.
Dark side.
They call him the Predator of the Air. 6 CMLL titles in his career.
Yeah, it's a 12-man, yeah. Counts messages?
The Alpha Konosuke to the
Oh, you... I don't know why.
Strange bedfellows in this match, Tony. You got FTO.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now, Steve. It shows it on my side.
Yeah, and you got more men.
Of course, it's like I said, that's something that YouTube added themselves. So it could just be a bug there.
Joining them, Lance Archer, the walking limping Josh Alexander, and
Hechicero, the newest member of the Don Callis family, giving things a
The Don Callis family is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. What's up, Kenneth, my friend?
Senior, and they were rudely interrupted by FTR, and then things got physical, Nigel.
things certainly got out of hands and really putting a pile driver interaction. You could see so many people got involved, but ultimately it would be the Don Callis family heading to the back, and big bad Brody King taking things under advisement as well. Plenty more to get resolved tonight.
There's so many
You
damn
want
people in
somebody
this
else to help?
match.
This man can do it.
Oh, Bandido!
From Corleone, weighing 211 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion,
Bandido!
You know, guys, the crowd response to Bandido and really to all the stars who have come in here has been absolutely phenomenal. What an electric atmosphere, and we are just starting our 2.5-hour telecast. Wow.
2.5 hours of fantastic AEW wrestling.
In a moment.
Oh, here's Atlas and Atlantis, sorry, Atlantis and Atlantis Jr.
The elder Atlantis Jr. And there we see Templario coming to the ring. A mixed reaction for Atlantis, of course, one of the fan favorites here in Arena Mexico. But
Tell you what, Kyle Fletcher is just heavy doing.
popular, Nigel.
Well, oftentimes very difficult to follow in such big footsteps. But certainly Atlantis Jr. more than capable of doing that. Standing alongside Bandido and Templario Jr. Templario, excuse me.
From Van Nuys, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King.
Now here's the difference maker, Excalibur, just like he was last week. Yeah, Brody King stepping into the fray 1 week ago, evening the odds against the Don Callis family.
Oh, Daniel Garcia, there's a ton of people in this damn match. I didn't realize how many people was actually in it. Oh, looks like broadcast having a little bit of technical difficulties. Sunday in Japan,
TNT champion.
Saturday night in the
One of those
Stardom
bucket
conversion
list
pay-per-view.
things for Garcia competing here in Arena Mexico.
I'm telling you what, them Stardom pay-per-views, they're long though, ain't they? So Adam Cole might have got the biggest pop.
Panama City, Florida, weighing 194 pounds, he is the TNT champion,
Besides Adam, Hangman Adam Page, Adam Cole got the biggest pop.
Well, some things need no translation. The current TNT champion, Adam Cole, the last man, the seventh man for his side. And this is going to be a very, very interesting, very tough to officiate match with this many bodies around.
Going to be chaotic, going to be off the charts, no question about it. You see there the right smug smile on the face of
I don't know how they're going to keep up with it.
As handsome as they come, and he's got the gold to back it up.
Boom. Crowd's loud tonight, though.
The question is whether the official Paul Turner can officiate this without it getting out of control. A lot of tension.
Yeah, easier said than done, Nigel.
Okay. Yeah. Best of luck to the announcers. Yeah.
Grand Slam Mexico, a true international affair.
You know, you can tell how special this night is going to be, and I'm going to tell you, you guys both have been in the ring, I know, and you know when there's a loud, electric crowd, you even perform better, don't you? I mean, it really heightens up your excitement.
I mean, it heightens the adrenaline, heightens the excitement, but also the inverse could be true, Tony.
Well, Lassie, technically, I think we've already seen that match once.
Stepping into the ring in the Cathedral of Lucha Libre and Arena Mexico for the first time.
You think of the legacy, the tradition of Arena Mexico, CMLL opening its doors 1933.
My God.
The longest running professional wrestling Lucha Libre organization in the world. Back then you were still in diapers, Tony.
They are loud.
And I was told
I think we see MJF.
Bandido, Konosuke,
I think MJF will swerve the Hurt Syndicate and help FTR with the tag belts. Gets his history with FTR and Stokely. That is a good take.
Getting the win in the main event. A man who never thought he would be able to compete in Arena Mexico.
There is that possibility, but
consecutive nights, stepping into the
I don't see MJF turning so quickly. Storm wrestling tonight. She is not on the card tonight. There's a 12-man and 10-man match though.
Interesting how you have one man in the ring for each team and one man on the apron, and all the rest Excalibur down on the floor.
And now Hechicero stepping into
Hechicero and Bandido.
Konosuke Takeshita last night here in Arena Mexico, but originally Hechicero was scheduled for a different match. He was supposed to be teaming with his tag team partner Averno, but then by joining the Don Callis family, Averno
I can see that happening. Yeah.
Back on CMLL. Not only on
I do not see NBC. This was sold out Monday.
That's how reviled Don Callis is, even here in Mexico.
Well, he's 2-0 in his AEW record.
Oh, wow.
He certainly doesn't look concerned, too concerned about upsetting anybody here. Tonight,
1, 2.
There by Bandido. Speaking of the Don Callis family, tonight it will be.
What a knee.
Got an outsized assist from Don Callis in that brutal assault on Kenny Omega 1 week ago. It'll be Okada and Mark Briscoe one-on-one later tonight.
It was a horrible moment, and I'm so glad we're not looking at Don Callis here at ringside.
Hechicero looking for the sunset flip. Daniel Garcia, though, confidently striding forward. Hechicero, though, making him pay for that confidence. Overconfidence, perhaps.
Hechicero being a heel but still getting cheered is very interesting. I guess they're all in. Is this like the home of CMLL though?
That's why he's known as the alchemist of the ring. As he knows how to. Oh wait, Daniel Garcia, Great T. Harris taking down Hechicero. And into the ring comes Dax Harwood. Harwood and Garcia have had their fair share.
It is okay.
And Nigel, nobody can speak better to that than yourself.
There goes. Wrong rights by Danny. Oh, what a right hand.
Garcia, the right hand, drops Harwood. Harwood, the reverse.
Big clothesline.
Talk about it. Dax on his own here tonight. Doesn't have his traditional tag team partner.
So why do they not like Atlas Jr.?
To the ring comes Atlantis Jr. You hear greeted by the
Atlantis Jr.
Speaks to the the impression that the footsteps, as you said, Nigel, that his father, Atlantis Sr., left. Atlantis Jr. into action.
Yeah, I know, it's wild.
Harwood goes down hard. First cover of the match, I believe, is Harwood able to kick out.
And they're booing every move here by Atlantis Jr., but the Templario comes in. I think the young kid is a very, very fine luchador. I don't think there's any question about that.
Templario.
Is it because, though, of his dad?
From Atlantis Jr., now Templario. Lateral press. Cover made.
Yo, I appreciate the follow.
Certainly a vociferous crowd here tonight.
I've never heard anything like it, Nigel. Really, I've not. We've done a lot.
Who is that?
Throughout the years.
Oh, that's
Great teamwork there. Unexpected teamwork by Dennis Harwood and Volador Jr.
Volador. Okay.
Templario.
Listen, I'm learning these names as we go tonight.
Pair of Tijeras there. Thrust kick.
Damn, what a thrust kick. Damn.
Rocked Atlantis Jr. with that one. Templario.
Tommy.
And Brody, as you can see, is up on the apron of the ring. Like I said, a difference maker.
Tommy, one is for horizontal viewers and one is for vertical viewers.
They've had their fair share of battles here in Arena Mexico.
Sin Cara's other name is Mystico.
Country of Mexico, swinging a miss there by Volador Jr. Templario off the back of Volador. Now Templario.
Oh, nice Hurricane Rana.
Takes down Volador. A bit of a flourish there by Templario.
Just give them numbers? What do you mean? No, I'd rather learn their names. I really would. Like, that's Hechicero. So MJF is fighting Sin Cara? Yep.
Brody King.
Woo!
Yeah, Dak's trying to beg off here, but
Brody King, but from behind in comes Lance Archer.
Lance Archer, I guarantee you, he would have been given that job by Don Callis as soon as Big Bad Brody King gets in. Neutralizing.
Oh, knee to the back. Never mind. Josh Alexander, very smart.
Opening up Brody King for Lance Archer, but
Ooh.
Cole, chop block on Archer. And Archer
Ooh.
sent it to Alexander.
Ah, that's in the midsection.
Series of kicks. Drops Archer.
Oh, Cornette's going to give this shit
Knee, and now on
a hell of a time. I already know. God, what a Death Valley driver. Brody King just took out Josh Alexander. There we go, Kyle Fletcher and Adam Cole, which I think will be a all-in match for that TNT title. I think that's where Fletcher takes the title too.
Catches Fletcher a second time, but Fletcher stays on his feet. Fletcher.
Oh, damn. Half and half, by God.
Atlantis here.
And the legend's in.
Atlantis, the double leg, and now a series of blows. Fletcher.
Are they booing Atlantis?
Man is showing the benefit of experience and tenure.
They are.
The golden goose of the Don Callis family.
And they're cheering Kyle Fletcher.
Atlantis Jr., the assistant father, now Bandido. Thrust kick, staggers Fletcher back.
Ooh.
Knee strike from Templario, chop.
Oh, God.
Garcia, the high boot. Out goes Fletcher. And the advantage with this side as Grand Slam Mexico. The action can party people.
The action continues in picture. And picture. They just couldn't get it out. I would have to say Jack Perry is ready made. Oh, jeez. Jack Perry is ready made for Death Riders. He has. I could see him joining the Death Riders, truly. No. No. I mean, we possibly could. But I think a DQ would be a horrible decision for that match. Oh my gosh. Misfits, wasn't he a commentator? No, you're talking about Santino Marella? Where he was, instead of John Cena, it was John Cena. No, we do not get Jack Perry reuniting with what was his name? His name is now Killswitch. But no, there's no way you put them two back together. Yeah, they both do have full creative control. I understand that, but at some point, you have to do something different for the company. Yeah, Luchasaurus. Yep. Looks like Lance Archer and Daniel Garcia dead center of the ring until Hechicero has tagged back in now. No, that's not Hechicero. That's. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Hechicero. Okay. Song rights from Danny. Trying to get a tag over there to Bandido. Misfits, he's actually like the co-producer or head authority manager for TNA right now. So are your two for So who are your final two for the King and Queen of the Ring? I'm gonna take Sammy and Cody Rhodes in the finals for the men's. And then on the women's side, Asuka and probably Jade.
Garcia, the neck breaker on Josh Alexander.
Yep, Misfits he is. Yep.
Alexander, Nigel, lucky to be walking after that Death Valley driver he sustained from Brody King.
Well, nonetheless, getting back into the ring. More damage to the neck. Here we go. Bandido waiting. Got the tag.
Tag made. In comes the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandido, Josh Alexander.
Yep, carrying calls helps him.
I tell you, Bandido has had his share of injuries, as we know. He has battled back, and the fans absolutely love him. You can hear it. But
now look at the strength from Bandido.
The power of this man.
Bandido.
Big power slam.
Down goes Alexander. And Bandido.
Up the top. Oh.
Bandido thinking frog splash, but Alexander up to his feet. Alexander.
Oh,
Alexander,
God.
Belly to belly suplex. Bandido goes down hard.
1, 2.
Bandido, very late kick out.
Extremely late.
By Alexander. Not enough. We take a look. Takeshita now. Illegal to the top rope.
Takeshi's so big, well, Bandido escaped.
Oh, gosh. Everybody's qualified. So you got Randy versus Sammy, Cody versus Jay.
What a great thrust kick by Templario. He's one of the more powerful luchadors, there's no doubt.
Now Bandido, Templario going to work on opposite sides of the ring.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Watch this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
The cover, 2, and Alexander.
And Templario landed.
Alexander, man,
Oh.
very hard man.
But, I mean, that was a rough landing for Templario. He came down.
So I think Alexander trying to hold on to Templario tight as he could.
And now Fletcher, the lariat. Atlantis Jr. The thrust kick takes down Fletcher. As Atlantis Jr. really relishing in the reception. Oh, Alexander. Atlantis took that moment.
I'm telling you, Josh Alexander landed horrible. We're officially 24 days till All In Texas.
Would have been taken out by Alexander. Keeps coming back for his team.
Atlantis making the walk up.
Oh, what is Atlantis doing?
And now,
Oh, nice crossbody. Okay.
2 for 1 there for Atlantis Jr. Now things breaking down. 8 men inside the ring. All on opposing
1,
quarters.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Take a look at that shot, would you? And the fans going crazy, and all the wrestlers We have 10,000
My God.
plus in the fan.
Wow, 10,000.
In Arena Mexico as Atlantis Jr. the tope sends Takeshita into the barricade, but
Templario was one as well. Adam Cole, Kyle Fletcher fighting up the ramp. Looks like Daniel Garcia and Josh Alexander. Bandido just took care of Claudio. Oh yeah, you got Big Brody King and Lance Archer.
The firepower for their sides. Archer the cross chop on the throat, but Brody.
There hasn't really been many big spots, has there?
Archer answers with one of his own. Archer tried the high boot. Brody comes in, shoulder tackle. Not easy to take a man Archer's size off his feet.
Yeah, but a guy like Brody can't do it.
Oh, but wait a second. Listen to that reaction. That's
Oh,
the
boy.
reason why.
And what an elbow from Hechicero.
Now trying to keep Brody down on the mat, trying to neutralize the size advantage. Hechicero going to continue to apply pressure, checking out his options, seeing where his teammates are. But oh, Brody running through.
There's only 113 where you're at.
A man that size, Excalibur, that's athleticism, man.
And now Brody.
Oh, boy. My God.
Oh, Atlantis won.
Atlantis and Dax Hardware. Here we go.
And look at this, rights and lefts just being thrown. Furious pace here. Atlantis getting the better of Dax, backing him up to the corner.
Now, who'd have thought we'd got that reaction in Arena Mexico?
Needed a midsection as Atlantis
So-
dropped him now. Dax, look at this, the kicks in the ribs.
They're booing Atlantis, or yeah, and cheering for Dax.
Dax, he and
What's he doing
Cash
there?
Wheeler like to refer to themselves. Oh, look at this, inside cradle by Atlantis on two. And
Oh, wow.
three.
I was not expecting a roll-up pin
A sore loser.
to win the match.
Now Atlantis Jr. protecting his father.
It was the experience, the tenure of Atlantis that allowed him to get the quick small package on Dax Harwood. Dax the Axe now heading for safer ground.
Yeah, but your winners here tonight, Grand Slam Mexico, Adam Cole, Brody King, Bandido, Daniel Garcia, Atlantis Jr., Atlantis, Templario. But fans, let's take you back to 1 week ago in the
Yeah,
reprehensible action.
he is
of
going to the
Katsuyori.
G1, so we won't be seeing Takeshita for a while.
In an AEW ring, Kazuchika Okada, Kenny Omega, winner take all.
Why is it Okada in this match and not Kyle Fletcher, not Takeshita? That makes me sick.
Bitch.
The rivalry between Omega and Okada, it is legendary.
These two warriors, what an instant classic we are seeing here. This is pro wrestling.
The winner will be crowned the brand new AEW Unified Champion.
7 years, we had our last match.
Yep.
So when it comes to this match, Okada, let's leave it all in the ring. One final time for everything.
This match should not be you and Okada. Don Callis, a man who discarded Kenny Omega.
At All In, it's Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada. There is not one trick that you can pull to ruin that.
Oh, no!
Except for
Has he been working in concert with
Okada
Callis all
joining.
along? You didn't know this one, did you? AEW medical team rushing the ring. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, my God, right to the gut. A second elbow, and oh, no! Oh, no.
I'm telling you, we're not going to see Kenny at least until at least a week before All In.
Saturday, July 12th, all in Texas. Okada, Omega, winner takes all for the AEW Unified Championship. But coming up next on Grand Slam
8-man
Mexico,
tag match
it
and
will be
10-man
Kazuchika
tag.
Okada
Yeah.
versus a very revenge-minded Mark
John, it was a lot.
Briscoe.
That was actually a 14-man tag team match. Why are they letting Mox hold the belt until... Yeah, I'm hoping he loses it all in. I don't see it making that much sense on him to hold it past. Yeah, John, Tony does book a lot of 10-man, 8-man, 12-man, 20-man matches. I'm not sure why. It's something that I could see change and it'd be okay. Eddie Kingston helps Hangman at All In. There's going to be a lot of people involved. And I've actually seen that Starcast, Fearfully, I know you had mentioned it to me at one point. They have announced that they're closing for All In, and then they will be reopening afterwards for more activities after the show and have a surprise guest. So I don't know if Eddie Kingston's going to be a surprise guest, and they're not wanting to give it away. But Starcast is stacked this year. Absolutely stacked. I don't know. I think the Beast Mortos is on there. Mercedes Moné is not. Yeah, Mercedes has not been added yet. And I don't know if she will be. There's one on YouTube. Are you talking about like an interview? Steve? Denise, she posts a lot of stuff. I really enjoyed Denise's work too.
Introducing first from Sandy Fort, Delaware, weighing 229 pounds, Mark
Briscoe.
Had a long friendship with Kenny Omega and made no hesitation about throwing out this challenge to Kazuchika Okada. Let's hear from Briscoe himself.
Kenny Omega, I consider a good friend of mine. We've done battle against one another.
Yep.
And we've teamed up with one another. Within the last month, Kenny, we teamed up in 8-man all-star tag team action. I had your back in Anarchy in the arena. And I want you to know, my man, I got your back here and now. Okada, if you man enough, I'm challenging you right now. Mexico City, Arena Mexico, Grand Slam, me versus you.
Well, Mark Briscoe, he got what he wanted. Of course, he said he would love to earn the victory in this match, but it's about so much more than that. It's about making sure that Okada walks into All In Texas the same condition as Kenny Omega does.
Does she do commentary for UWN?
And his opponent from Aichi, Japan, weighing 236 pounds, he is the AEW Continental Champion, the
Yeah, I will agree with you there, Misfits. This pay-per-view All In will really make or break the momentum they have, because they currently are doing tremendously well, and they got to make the right decisions in this pay-per-view, I think, to continue.
But he is going to perform. We understand he will be at All In, going for that unified championship. The question is, in what condition will he be in against Okada on the 12th of July?
She's an innovator backstage. Okay.
Joining us here at the desk is Mark Briscoe.
Oh yeah, great interviews, honestly.
Striding forward. Okada, Omega, all in Texas. Saturday, July 12th, live around the world on pay-per-view and Prime Video. You can still join us, AEWTIX.com.
That's one thing I'm still trying to get used to, is being able to do the interview stuff. I've done a few of them. It's just, I guess for me, it's learning how to pace the conversation.
And you were the cause of it. You.
I would suggest it was one of the greatest strategic moves in the history of All Elite Wrestling. That's what I would say. And right now, Okada.
You know what? Fuck Don Callis is the same in every language.
Hit a man with a police baton who's had diverticulitis.
Why do I care that he had diverticulitis? If someone had a bad knee, you'd go after it, wouldn't you? Again, what business do you think you're in? Call the match, Shivani. Call the match.
Go ahead,
Two great wrestlers here.
Collar elbow tie-up. Okada, the height advantage, the leverage advantage, back in Briscoe, up to the ropes. This match, something of a homecoming for Kazuchika Okada. Nigel.
I've heard of Willie Mack.
Throughout his career, he began his professional career in Mexico, just 2 miles away from here in Arena Coliseo.
That's right, taking off from a lot of the similar Japanese legends.
Oh yeah, listen more to get your next question. That makes a lot of sense. But of course, getting your first question and making sure it's a question that can be answered multiple ways, that's something I've been trying to work on.
Okada did this on his own. He moved himself to Mexico. He knew that Ultimo Dragon, Negro Navarro were two of the greatest maestros
Willie Mack
in all of professional wrestling, and he just picked up and moved on a whim. I mean, that's part of what makes him such a great professional wrestler, so widely respected, and it's also part of what makes Mark Briscoe so disappointing.
Yeah, I've heard of Willie Mack.
Did last week.
Certainly Briscoe had a lot of respect for his opponent here tonight before last week. Oh, wait a second.
Briscoe employing that redneck kung fu.
Mark Briscoe should learn how to mind his own business. What does he have to do with Kenny Omega getting hurt? I'm not sure.
He's somebody that respects Kenny Omega. He considers Kenny Omega a friend.
That's his problem.
That one I have not seen.
Briscoe employing.
I've not seen the RG3 podcast with Seth, no.
Yeah, Okada was caught, man, I think in the jaw. He's having trouble getting to his feet, so he'll get help.
Good right hand from Briscoe.
Briscoe has got heavy hands and heavy feet.
Briscoe.
He got him again.
Right hands, great precision, great aggression being shown by Briscoe.
Woo!
Nasty chop.
Certainly taking it to the Continental Champion. Before you came out and joined us here, Don.
The shots in the midsection there by Briscoe as he got Okada in the corner.
Certainly I might agree, maybe went a little bit too far, but the decision to go along with you, in my opinion, a smart business decision.
Well, I'm the guy who beat Kenny Omega with Takeshita and with Will Ospreay, so I think it makes perfect sense.
And Don, to your point, which I hate to grant, there's perhaps nobody that knows Kenny Omega better than yourself.
Yeah, well, you've used a screwdriver.
There we go, up and over.
What are you going to use at All In?
How about you just wait and see, and you never know. That's the answer for you, Shivani.
Shoulder the midsection. Okada dragged to the outside.
Oh yeah, I could see RG3 getting Seth to open up. Oh my God!
He nailed him right in the chin with that posterior. You can hear it.
And down goes the Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada. This match, a rematch of their match in the Continental Classic this past December. As we
Yeah, they don't really do a lot of house shows no more. Triple H is more wanting to be have the talent more at home. Is how I guess he worded it. But I did see that WWE is doing a house show a week after All In, I think in Arlington as well. Oh, beautiful damn drop kick. Briscoe smacked the floor.
Because the action from Grand Slam Mexico continues.
He might not, but you do. Yeah, from what I understand, that feud between them two, they truly do not like each other. Definitely waiting on Moné. Well, knowing Moné, she will be the last one out. She will. She'll be the last one on AEW television tonight, more than likely, but could be wrong. Briscoe's over there talking to Don Callis, trying to get back in the ring. Oh, strong DDT from Okada as he got back into the ring. Did they come? No. So, from what I understand, they, a lot of it was that Punk was supposed to have Roman, Seth, and Dean or Moxley all come up together, and it didn't happen out that way. And he kind of left before everything could be built. And then, of course, how he bashed WWE for so long, that was something that Seth was not a fan of. Ring of Honor? No, yes. They could have been there together. That was before I kept up with Ring of Honor. I will be honest. I did not keep up with Ring of Honor when I was younger. So I'm not sure. Because I think the Shield showed up, 2012? Well, Misfits, I'll say now there is just so much. It's hard to keep up, in my opinion. But with social media, it's also became easier.
AEW's Grand Slam Mexico, live from Mexico City, Arena Mexico, the cathedral of Lucha Libre, and we're witnessing Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion, the man who will face Kenny Omega at All In Texas, take on one of Omega's close friends in Mark Briscoe. Briscoe, disgusted at Okada and Don Callis' actions.
Oh my God.
Demanded this match against Okada. He wants to make Okada feel what Omega felt last week.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's one thing about being on the moral high ground for Mark Briscoe. Be very careful because you might end up 6 feet under, and that could happen here tonight because Okada is looking to send a message.
Guaranteed Kenny Omega resting up in hospital. We'll be watching this.
Look at this. Whoa!
Tombstone reversed.
1, 2.
Swing and a miss by Okada.
So, Don, what's the message that Okada
You
is looking
do.
to send here? Watch out.
I'll be honest. I have watched shows back or even making my own clips after the show goes off. And I'll be like, when did this happen? So, I mean, I miss stuff even watching it.
What a night. Listen to the fans. Get Mark Briscoe pumped up.
We still have so much more to come on this 2.5-hour special broadcast from Mexico City. And fans programming note, Collision this Saturday night returns to our regularly scheduled night and time and network. 8/7 Central on TNT this Saturday.
God is good. It's good to have Collision back.
To Seattle. The first of two. Oh, look at this. Okada gouging.
Yeah, right to the eyes. Very smart.
Wednesday back in Seattle for Dynamite and Collision. Tickets for both nights are available. And we're going, how about this? 300 and 100 in Ontario, California on Wednesday, July 2nd.
AEWTIX.com as Okada reverses the hammer throw attempt by
Oh,
Briscoe. With Briscoe.
big elbow.
Elbow strike takes Okada down. Okada returning to Arena Mexico for the first time since 2018, but he competed here in 2007 as well. So of the AEW athletes, perhaps the longest tenure, the most familiar with Arena Mexico as Briscoe, Fisherman.
Good
Buster,
Fisherman. 1, 2.
Mark Briscoe is an incredibly dangerous wrestler, Nigel.
Okada is just warming up.
Can't take that away from him.
He's about ready to kick it into high gear, and the match will be over.
Big guns in his arsenal, and here might be looking for one of them.
And he can take a punch, too, guys.
Briscoe, he likes the exploder.
Not so good at whistling, though.
Okada elbowing his way out. As now, Briscoe sent into the ropes. Lands on his feet. Okada.
Sneaky athletic there.
Okada overconfident. And Briscoe makes him pay.
Oh, yeah.
Briscoe.
Oh boy.
Instead, Okada grabs the ankles.
Oh, it's time for the neck breaker.
There it is.
What execution.
Okada once again targeting the neck of Mark Briscoe, Nigel.
A smart decision of any veteran. Weaken a body part and then focus on it. The neck of Mark Briscoe, the years of toil that he has put on his body.
Okada looking for the elbow. The elbow drop off the top. This is how he damaged that midsection of Kenny Omega.
God.
1 week ago.
Good Lord.
He looks great.
And now Okada.
Well, they're still running the TV 14 program.
The middle finger showing it.
Whoa, what is this now?
There's another message.
Briscoe. He doesn't have
Oh,
so switch to his molars now.
biting
Jump on the
his,
finger. Exploder.
bit his finger, and then hit with the exploder.
And now
It's time for the Froggy Bowl.
could be his turn to drop an elbow. Could be his turn to drop the
Got it.
bow.
This could be it, Don.
1, 2.
Oh, Okada able to kick out.
So close.
Briscoe's a little cocky on that cover, Shivani.
Well, I would agree.
He was a little laid back on it, I will say.
Frustration on the face of Briscoe. He's going for it.
The J Driller, the double underhook pile driver.
I hate to say it, if he hits this, it's over.
As the
Come
underhooks
on. There you go.
are in. Okada back body drop, but Briscoe quickly back up to his feet. Briscoe.
Oop, clothesline, miss.
Okada.
Backslide, 1. Nope.
Rolls through and
Went for the Rainmaker. Beautiful drop kick.
the drop kick.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Unbelievable drop kicks. What a
Shaw
match,
gets up
guys.
there.
You don't normally see people as tall as Okada be able to hit drop kicks
Wait
like
a
that.
second. Rainmaker
Nope.
attempted. The miss.
I'm going for the
It's
J Driller.
Briscoe. Thinking J Driller once again.
Okada sitting out. Smart move. Here we go.
The reversal.
Rainmaker, nope. Reversed again. Going for the J Driller.
Battling.
Almost got it, nope.
Okada.
Tombstone.
Wait a second. Okada.
Boom.
Pile driver.
He nailed it.
And now he's going for the Rainmaker.
But Okada
Boom.
wants to make it certain.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
There is a winner, the AEW Continental Champion.
Yeah, Nathan, it's fantastic being able to just pick and choose what we watch. I mean, if you don't like one thing, you can most definitely watch something different.
It certainly appears that way.
Either way, whether it's a tenuous allegiance, certainly the help of Don Callis coming to play here tonight. You've got to admire the aspirations of Mark Briscoe. You've got to call a spade, unable to get the job done tonight.
That's Saturday, July 12th, as the fans serenade the Continental Champion. They're chanting Omega at Kazuchika Okada as Callis gouging the eyes. And
look at this. I know some horrible people, but nothing is
God.
done, Callis.
The belt to the
Damn.
and then to the face of Mark Briscoe.
Reprehensible.
Okada, Omega, Saturday, July 12th, all in Texas. Winner takes all for the AEW Unified Championship in this just despicable, unnecessary assault by Callis and Kazuchika Okada.
I hate to say it, but I think
And Omega's not there to help either.
He wanted to do.
Well, fans, still to come tonight, our main event, huge 10-man tag team match. But up next, MJF and Mystico live from Grand Slam, Mexico.
MJF and Mystico. You know, Steve, that would make sense. Do you just have... No. DJ, you can watch it on TNT. Is that what we're at? No, TBS. But TBS is also where it's at. That's where it's at every Wednesday. And I think Collision runs there as well. Now I watch it specifically on TBS. I have watched it one time on HBO Max and just did not enjoy how they did that thing. Oh, I've seen a thing today that Liv Morgan could be out up to 6 months with her injury. You've watched New Japan since 2005. Yeah, I haven't watched it that long, but I have watched it. I will say it's not a daily watch. What does HBO Max do? They run HBO commercials, and it's more delayed. Triple H came out the game. 2015, okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Triple H, I'll be honest. Yet again, some people say nothing's going wrong. But for me, I just feel like it's missing something right now. I will say, though, I have been impressed with AEW a lot recently. Of course, I'm a fan of all wrestling. But I feel like AEW has gotten tremendously better in the last 4 months.
Mexico. Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, and of course I'm Excalibur. We're about to be joined.
There's old MJF waving the American flag.
In all professional wrestling, anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world is right.
Following contest is set for one fall. Being accompanied by the Hurt Syndicate, from Plainview, Long Island, New York, weighing 226 pounds, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Listen at them. They are cheering for MJF. Always.
Challenge to Mystico. Let's take you back to Summer Blockbuster last week in Portland.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
See, just for you, one night only.
Yeah.
The red, white, and blue for you.
See you in mi casa, en la Arena México.
My God, he's got a American flag singlet on that says MJF on it. I do believe it's got a picture of Uncle Sam.
The man so closely associated with CML, a man who's wrestled more than 1,000
MJF
matches
gives it
in this
no
competitive
shits.
He knows what kind of battle he is walking into tonight.
Holy smokes, listen to this.
Okay, so maybe Mystico is a pretty big deal of CMLL. He's a Lucha Libre legend and the Trios champion.
A phenomenon. A true legend. A man who has packed out Arena Mexico. This cathedral
I wonder if I can get
of Lucha Libre.
No, it did not give me subtitles.
Now, you notice Hurt Syndicate very stoic in their corner, but you know they have to
I do
realize
not.
that they are
I
in
do
enemy
not.
territory here.
Hurt Syndicate finding themselves
I know it does get higher the more, of course, if you do like super chats or gifted memberships, stuff like that. It gets higher than what just doing regular chats it would be.
Wearing the colors of El Tree, the Mexican flag.
Well, as incredible a moment as that was, it is now time for karaoke to end and professional wrestling to start. The former AEW World Champion, MJF, is looking to embarrass Mystico on his home turf.
Easier said than done. Mystico will have the full-throated support of this crowd here in Arena Mexico.
Of course, this is not MJF's first time here at Arena Mexico. Remember when he dubbed that championship the American title?
Now the AEW International Championship. Last August, MJF came down, wrestled in the main event of the CMLL event, successfully defended that American quote-unquote championship against Templario.
From what I understand, as soon as MJF was added to the card, they had to add in 50 security guards just to make sure MJF was safe.
translate what that means, but
well, I even know that word.
Now Mystico getting the better of MJF there. Early moments of this match, feeling out process. MJF complaining about a hair pull as MVP Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin patrolling the ringside, watching the back. The newest member of the Hurt Syndicate.
Gotta have a lot of confidence.
I'm not sure what happened to Orange Cassidy.
His home arena, if you will. So many huge matches in this man's career. Back here in 2006, Mask versus Mask match with Black Warrior. He took the Mask, one of his very venerable opponents.
Of course, to that point, Nigel, you have to mention that this match is contested under AEW rules. Typically in CMLL,
was he injured?
Asking a luchador would result in an immediate disqualification. Not so here tonight as Mystico comes.
1, 2.
That was almost a moot point, as Mystico very nearly put a quick end to this match.
Bandido's out. Watch out.
MJF walking it off for Mystico.
They tried to roll under the ropes. The ropes are very, very taut here.
Mystico the flourish, and now getting a pep talk from MVP.
MVP looking a little bit exasperated. MJF.
Mark will welcome win his text. That is in July, my friend.
Now Mystico in pursuit of MJF, and Mystico caught sight of MVP and the AEW World Tag Team Champions Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin put on the brakes.
He's asking them to move. I don't think he's going to get it.
Oh, but MJF,
he got it all right.
Parting the crowd and landing the cheap shot on Mystico on the floor. Nigel, we talked about the familiarity of Mystico in this arena. Overstatement when I said thousands of times, but quite literally, he's had hundreds of matches over the course of his 25-year career, 25-plus year career, has Mystico in this building, and he knows how much the crowd can play a role in the matches as they play out.
Yeah, very much so. Will you on? They can take away every last ounce of confidence. Whoa!
MJF was looking for a knee drop, misjudged it. Mystico Tijeras takes down Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Lucha Libre, such an integral part of the culture in Mexico, interwoven into society as MJF trying to calm down. Mystico, and that's the reason why.
Pull the tights from MJF as Mystico sent hard into the middle turnbuckle.
Torn pec. Okay.
Look at this.
Did not realize it was a torn pec.
And MVP apoplectic on the floor.
I don't blame him.
He is yelling at MJF. Keep your focus on Mystico. MVP knows how dangerous Mystico is.
Not really in the first match. There wasn't a lot that was missed. Okada and Briscoe, it was just a very interesting match, but nothing crazy happened.
Second time wasn't successful.
Looking for the code red. MJF.
Mark, we completely understand, my friend.
The powerbomb on the knee. The cover is made. Mystico makes the escape as the action in this match continues. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, but Mark, I hope everything has been going well, my friend. We did see, though, I guess Okada and Don Callis take out Briscoe after the match, but we didn't get to see we didn't see Kenny Omega show up. So I wasn't really expecting anything in that sense. I don't expect anything really crazy to happen except for Tony Storm possibly costing Mercedes. Like, that was something Fearfully had pointed out as well. voted for Briscoe. Oh yeah, Briscoe put up a hell of a fight until Okada hit second gear. And once he hit second gear, it was game over. So why is AEW in Mexico? Oh, this is the first time being there. So other than that, it's just a big event for them. I don't think it's anything special. Truly.
A battle of pride underway here in Mexico City as we take you back to what happened during our break. The Hurt Syndicate, first Shelton Benjamin getting involved, driving Mystico onto the barricade, and then Bobby Lashley using those thunderous right hands attempting to turn the tide in the favor of Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Oh, that's horrible.
Doesn't get much lower than that, but wait a second.
Look at him. Look at MVP saying, "What are you doing?"
MVP throughout the course of this match has been frustrated with MJF and his of seriousness when approaching Mystico.
Just turning his back. I mean, it's happened countless times here. Hey, let's remind everybody that, of course, we
Another right.
10 o'clock Eastern, a little bit past sometimes. We get a whole lot more. We're not going to stop at 10 o'clock Eastern.
Nope, they go to like 2.5 tonight. It goes off at 10:30.
On TBS and
streaming on Max, but now speaking of Max, MJF trying to take a bite out of the head of Mystico. Reversal into the rope, swing and a miss by MJF. Mystico connects with the elbow.
Textbook Mystico going to his book of tricks. Wait a second.
MJF charging in, nobody home.
Yeah, he was lured in at that time. Mystico knew what he was doing.
Mystico the Bandido since
oh my God!
Feign the right hand. Mystico did not feign that kick. Caught MJF fully. Now the springboard.
Springboard, nice.
Momentum carried him through. As Mystico going around DDT. He planted MJF, and now MJF attempting to retreat to the floor.
Smart. Hate to say it, very smart by MJF.
And how much respite is he going to get on the outside by the looks of things? Mystico may take to the air.
Well, MJF obviously still down.
AEW is on every background poster.
Drove MJF down and Mystico!
I think it was propelled out of a cannon.
I know, the spring and the height. Nigel, I was thinking the same thing.
An astounding crossbody.
This was the name of AEW. It's kind of like Grand Slam Australia was.
We talk about the tautness of the ropes. That lends himself.
Well, they done the big show over there.
Mystico.
You hear the fans saying, "Esta lucha." This is wrestling.
We got 24 days till All in Texas.
Turn the odds with the assistance. Turns the odds back into his favor with the assistance, the momentum of this crowd as Mystic.
Oh, there you go.
MJF tried to scoot out of the ring again. Couldn't get there. He's hurting.
The chest of MJF, the former AEW World Champion, up and down, heaving desperately to get air in.
That's right. We are 7,000 feet above sea level. It's something tough for athletes to adjust to. Mystico.
Big power slam.
MJF, but did not
1,
miss that time.
2.
And oh! MJF. This time, his turn to kick out.
Way too close for MVP. You saw the reaction there.
Just
One more
watch
time.
this. Great ability to adjust mid-flight. A very awkward landing, but able to
Jay, we
capitalize
appreciate
with the power slam.
the subscribe, my
Almost pick up the
friend.
win.
And back to live action. Mystico looking for another pinfall attempt. MJF able to kick out.
Mystico could be looking for La Mystica. It's finishing maneuver.
It's his version of a Fujiwara armbar. Mystico using so many times.
Oh, let's spit to the eye.
Mystico.
What good does that do? Okay,
Clearly, you can see what it does. It blinds the man.
come on.
Oh, now the thumb to the eyes.
As does that.
That I agree to.
As Mystico, though, full extension on the thrust kick. MJF comes back, elbow strike. And Mystico. Oh, Canadian Destroyer!
Oh, what a super kick.
MJF,
1,
last gasp.
2.
Is it enough? No!
Just reflex from MJF there.
Absolutely.
So much whip on that destroyer. I think that somehow MJF was able to take a little bit of the impact from his head,
It's like-
come back to his feet, enable him to get that short kick to the jaw of Mystico.
What a night. What a great summer for AEW. You saw 24 days away from All In.
And you still have a
It
chance
looks like
to join us
MJF
in Arlington,
is going to be
Texas,
getting some
at
assistance
Global
here
AEWTIX.com.
from MVP and Bobby Lashley.
And this is the battle that MJF wanted. He called out Mystico, and now apparently he wants no part of the legend.
Well, might be a tactical retreat.
I don't know. He's a coward at heart, I feel.
Mystico up the ramp, and La Mystica, no, blocked. MJF.
Oh, God.
Catastrophic for Mystico.
Absolutely.
That was a huge tombstone.
Mystico. Catastrophic is the word.
Well, I hate to say I told you so.
You know,
I told you so, lying in wait there.
MJF, he knew how to counter La Mystica. You've got to hand it to him, Nigel, but referee Bryce Remsburg desperately at the top of the ramp checking on Mystico as MVP. Look at this gloating.
Mystico hasn't moved.
Oh, no.
Grabbing the referee.
MJF wants the count-out win.
Is he going to try to get a count-out win off that?
He wants the win over Mystico in Arena Mexico. He wants to humiliate this man. Mystico, he is not moved.
There he is.
He comes alive.
Kind of 7.
Ground to cover. As Mystico stumbling. Up to 8 is Remsburg now. Mystico dives through the ropes to break the count.
But in what shape is Mystico? Look of concern on the face of MJF.
And now MJF is most certainly rattled, if not by this crowd, by the toughness of Mystico. That's what happens when you step into the ring with a legend. And MJF.
Kind of telegraphing.
What's the call for?
450, doesn't matter.
450.
Oh, right now. Mystico was just playing possum.
God.
Right.
Sure was.
3 consecutive shots. No, wait. A fourth. MJF, you saw his head rocking back and forth as Mystico.
Oh, boy.
The old boy is right.
Thank God those top ropes nice and strong.
Yup.
Finds his footing on the top, and Mystico.
Venice fly. Nice.
But unable to capitalize with a pinfall attempt.
You mentioned those ropes nice and strong, and so is the mat.
1, 2.
MJF able to kick out.
Oh, man, that's got to hurt. Brother. What a match these two guys are having.
Just watch this, a very awkward landing. Not just for MJF, but
Right.
Mystico as
Good
well.
call. You're right. Yeah, coming down on his hip rather than flat on his stomach, and now
With Hurricane Rana. Yep.
MJF is tapping out. He's tapping out. The referee doesn't see it.
That should be over.
He had him in that arm bar.
He didn't realize.
But of course, MVP with the distraction. Low blow, roll up.
No, not like this. Come on.
1, 2. All because of the distraction.
He thought he had it in the bag, and he was wrong.
MJF was done with Mystico, but Mystico wasn't done with him.
MJF absolutely stunned as Mystico showing his heart, showing his tenacity, showing why he is one of the living legends of Lucha Libre.
Oh, God.
The low blow, the referee throws out the match. MJF.
A low blow in front of the ref.
Mystico.
He did not, and look at this, shut the referee down.
The official as well.
Now perhaps fine suspensions in the future of MJF, but he doesn't care. Like I said, his mission was about humiliation here tonight.
Mystico did win, yup. Due to DQ.
Shutting Benjamin, Bobby Lashley just tuning up Mystico. Center of the ring after going to war with MJF.
Oh, gonna de-mask Mystico.
Something no one
greater humiliation for a luchador.
No one has been able to do in more. His more than 25 plus year career.
Oh, damn.
Takes off the mask. No, come on. Humiliation. That is the name of the game.
Okay. He got the mask off pretty easy.
Well, he did exactly what he.
Oh, look at it now, putting Mystico's mask on.
We get a towel out there for Mystico, cover his head.
Oh, wait.
Oh, look at this.
In comes Bandido, Templario. Oh, wait.
There's Speedball
On the other side,
and Kevin Knight.
that's Kevin Knight. Speedball Mike Bailey. Hurt Syndicate none the wiser. And the pair of drop kicks in. Now Lashley and Benjamin taking down MJF. Left to himself. There's a thrust kicks.
They got a new match for Mystico.
Bandido, Templario,
Why Speedball? Because Speedball and Kevin Knight are coming after the
occupying the ring.
AEW Tag Team titles.
And it looks like that Mikey's got another mask in his left hand there.
Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP. They are.
And thankfully, we're keeping the camera off of Mystico until we can put a mask back on this man.
This is really embarrassing, I really think.
Is MJF crawling away in the mask?
MJF crawling to the back of the Hurt Syndicate. MVP trying to hold the AEW World Tag Team Champions back. A bit of a stalemate here. Hurt Syndicate not willing to give ground, but neither are the stars of AEW and CMLL standing shoulder to shoulder. But fans' action continues tonight on Dynamite. Coming up next, the $4 million peso high-flying four-way match.
$4 million peso high-flying match, which consists of Hologram, Leo Rush, Ricochet, and Drago. Ricochet. This one's very. I don't know why we're doing a 4 million pesos. I figure Hologram is gonna have a good match in this. Leo Rush will as well. But I really think I think this is the one Ricochet wins. Ricochet, Hologram, Leo Rush, and Drago? Yeah, I think. I do believe Drago is the fifth in this. Or the fourth one. No. Dorada. My fault. Am I the only one that can't stand the middle-aged Bucks? No. If you're talking about the young Bucks, no, I can't stand them either. Honestly. I know they're extremely liked. But I just don't like them per se. For what, fearfully? If you know. Crypt, wow. When did that come about?
Back to Grand Slam Mexico.
Because I thought he was just, I know he's injured.
Arena Mexico, as the action continues on this 2.5-hour special broadcast.
This is a 4 million pesos high-flying full-weight match. Simple and full with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 200.
Today? Okay.
Mostrar algo de amor por Ricochet.
A man who's had his fair share of bad luck in these matches with these high purses, Nigel. Ricochet.
Yeah, he had the opportunity to win $400,000 back in April.
Yeah, Mark, I don't know who a lot of them are either, but they do put on a hell of a show.
4 million pesos would go a long way to ease those wounds, dare I say. Tony, what would you do with 4 million pesos?
I'd probably buy a bunch of baseball cards and about 5 more dogs.
5 more dogs.
4 million pesos, about 211,000 American or U.S. dollars. Those watching at home.
From Teotihuacan, weighing 170 pounds,
Excalibur, what an amazing star he has become. And Nigel, you and I were there when he debuted over 300 days ago on Collision. He has not lost a match in AEW since then.
He has. He has been pinned. I mean, I think he won the 2 out of 3 falls match that he had with what, Beast and Mortos? But he took a pinfall, so does that not count?
Eventually went back to the Temple of the Moon, the site of his Mayan heritage, to get his current name.
And Hologram, somebody that's very similar to Bandido, came up outside of the CMLL system, wrestling independently here in Mexico, and now the honor, the privilege of competing in Mexico City by becoming a star with All Elite Wrestling.
From Washington, D.C., weighing 171 pounds,
Leo Rush.
Leo Rush, somebody that's also had his share of misfortune. Well, similar to Ricochet in that $400,000 match. Ricochet and Lio Rush came out on the losing end of that. Action Andretti, other member of crew, at Lio Rush's side.
What'd you make of the mask, though, that Lio Rush is wearing? Is that to mock the other luchadors here tonight, or is it sort of to say I'm part of this?
I think it is pure mockery because Lio Rush, Action Andretti, they competed last night on the joint CMLL AEW event, and they came out on the losing end of things last night. But 4 million pesos could go a long way to softening that trip, easing that trip back home.
Colorado.
Mexico City, weighing 167 pounds, Moscano
And a hero's welcome.
I think Dorado would be the one that wins this, but
no stranger to competing in these hallowed halls of Arena Mexico, but now with 4 million pesos on the line.
Caliber, you talked about hallowed halls. You talked about the CMLL event here yesterday. Today is historic for us and for pro wrestling. First American pro wrestling promotion to hold a program right here in the
am I doing Texas? You mean like, will I be there doing
An amazing
live streams?
We got so much more to go.
Is that what you mean?
Interested to see if Ricochet will pay more attention to the match than he will the fans.
Certainly a vociferous reaction. The man who is out of this world. Hold on a second. Lio Rush equally interested in the fans here at ringside. And Ricochet, who's talked about trying to find members for what he called his crew. People have similar ideas for his aspirations. Oh, look at that.
Behind Ricochet drops Mascara Dorada.
Ooh.
Hologram goes down.
No, so
Ricochet working in concert here, even though there can be only one winner.
there won't be a tremendous amount of stuff streamed that way. That while we're in Texas for All In, but we will have stuff coming out. We'll have like some videos from the experience down there and other stuff that we have planned.
Match like this certainly is going to favor the locals who are used to it.
Oh my God, what a clothesline.
Yeah, I think that the name of the game for Ricochet and Lio Rush is to end this match as quickly as possible, but with 3 other opponents, easier said than done.
Doing what I would do starting out a strategy here. Slow things
Oh no,
down.
I'll be doing everything leading up to All In.
Set to the floor. Rush.
Ricochet wants to go over top. Oh, the luchadors have arisen.
Oh, ooh.
Hologram.
Double thrust kicks.
A pair of kicks for Ricochet, and now off the shoulders of Dorada, arm drag. Down goes
The hologram got the one-arm drag.
Thrust kick connects from Mascara Dorada. Now Hologram returns the favor as Dorada takes
Good
down
arm
Ricochet.
drag.
It's amazing teamwork, tandem wrestling. Love every bit of it. Look at this.
Creative offense and arm drags. I've never seen someone beat somebody with an arm drag.
You can certainly suck
Ooh,
here.
good drop kick by hologram again.
Gets the boost from Mascara
I don't
Dorada.
know if I'll have a sign.
Lio Rush and Ricochet out, and now the 2 luchadors and Mascarado. They know there's 4 million pesos on the line in this match. This is a match.
We might have a sign. I know I'm gonna have like some interview stuff going on.
A victory here tonight is worth so much more than 4 million pesos.
Oh, look at this. On the outside, Lio Rush.
Oh, damn.
There's some very stout barricades here.
Ricochet throws hologram into the barricade. That barricade
But these are
is extremely stout.
These are bolted to the floor, not like the barricades that we typically bring from arena to arena. Right. As Dorada,
Oh my God.
Oh, I could hear it and almost feel it.
Dorado looked like his back snapped.
Regain control of this match. Leo Rush turns Massacre Dorado into the ring, but he returned him to Ricochet, Nigel. Perhaps a tactical error by Leo.
To a certain extent,
oh, damn.
Purposes, at this juncture, at least, it's just become a tag match. Even here, as Leo Rush
God.
Dorado back inside the ring. It's a 2-on-1 situation.
That's a good knee from Dorado. Good right hands, multiple right hands.
Down, Nigel, as you've been saying.
By the time it does that, there may be only 2 people left in the game.
Rush puts on the brakes. Bandera sends Dorado.
Oh, good step up into Gary. Nice.
Rush back towards center. Dorado makes the climb, but Ricochet.
Again, Ricochet stopped any offense from Dorado.
Small delay in his ascent. And now Leo Rush using his body since Dorado
Almost like a scorpion kick, almost.
Watch this.
Hologram baits in Leo Rush. Boot turns him around. Enziguri. Rush rattled once again as Hologram.
Ooh, nice drop kick out of the air.
Ricochet.
Oh, man, what timing on that kick.
The timing, the anticipation. Perfection from Ricochet, and now Ricochet takes.
Beautiful.
Oh, Rush takes down Hologram. Fans don't go anywhere. Action continues.
I mean, wide open action from this match. I'm not gonna lie. This episode of Dynamite tonight has felt not as impressive as the past couple weeks have. The last several weeks we've had, I wouldn't say, yeah, I mean, I guess it's just not performing at the same level the other ones did. I do know the last several Dynamites has been better. This one, I feel like Tony just threw matches together. I mean, I don't know. I know it'll get better for sure. I'm not saying it's all over right here. Yeah, it does not. You're right. It does not have a wow factor. And I kind of hate that. Because I feel like it could easily have that wow factor. But it is missing it. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. It was all just for Mexico as well. Which does make a difference.
Out here in Arena Mexico, live on TBS and Max. 4 million pesos on the line in this
4 million pesos, by God.
They've been working together as a unit, as have Hologram and Mascara Dorado, but Nigel, at some point, This match has got to break down. Only one man can walk away with that $211,000.
Will it be Hologram who has turned things around right now? The 2-on-1 disadvantage.
The only thing we got for the Texas card right now is the Okada versus Kenny Omega, Hangman and Moxley, and Storm and Mercedes.
That was set up in a dirt lot behind a car dealership. Now to gone from that to Arena Mexico, but yeah.
What's going on here? Ricochet, a little upset.
Well,
Rush as well.
He's shining the dome of Ricochet, and now it's shoving match. This relationship quickly deteriorating.
Oh, damn.
Well, these two men are arguing.
Dorado, jeez.
Delivers the drop kick to the back of Ricochet, sending him into Lio Rush.
Look
at that, Dorado launching off the leg of Ricochet. Hurricanrana takes down Lio Rush. Now the Bipasso, and up goes Dorado. Down goes Ricochet.
Hurricanrana from Dorado.
Lio Rush looking to staunch the momentum of Mascara Dorado. Sends Dorado across the ring. Lio Rush swinging a miss. Hologram comes in.
Spinning heel kick.
And now Ricochet, leapfrog in, Dorado.
Oh, God.
Ricochet staggered and Ricochet out of the ring.
Ricochet is one hell of a seller.
Yeah, we have seen Dorado and Hologram work together, but it's going to break down sometime between these two. Like right now.
Dorado looking for the trip leapfrog up and over the top. Hologram. And Hologram.
Damn.
Thought they were going after each other, and boy, was I wrong.
Boy, the action certainly picked up there. Hologram swinging for the fence.
Steve, I really hope not.
A little bit of distraction, and then bam! 2 impacts on the outside.
I really hope there's no disqualification in that.
On sales coming up tomorrow at AEWTIX.com for Wednesday, August 6th in Cleveland. The pre-sale code is AEW TV. And also Cincinnati, the 13th and 14th, back-to-back nights. Dynamite and Collision available tomorrow. AEW TV is your pre-sale.
A good roll through.
AEWTIX.com. For that, those and all other live events, all in Texas included, as Mascara Dorado Hologram.
Oh, wow. 1, 2. Dorado landed hard on his neck.
A little bit tenuous from these two luchadors at this point. I think that's the respect that they have for each other, and rather the hatred they have for the 2 men on the outside.
Good Spanish fly.
Delivered by Hologram, and now Dorado, though, escapes the potential brainbuster attempt. Dorado comes in.
Oh!
Crucifix bomb!
Just amazing. It really is. The whole night's been that way. But that move was amazing.
But now Ricochet breaking up the pinning predicament.
We still have a 10-man match to go through, and we also still have a Mercedes and CML title match.
Unsteady on his feet. Dorado comes around.
And what a spinning heel kick.
Toe of the boot to the jaw.
But the Ricochet looking for vertigo. Dorado avoids. And Ricochet.
Oh, nice stomp. Damn.
Stomp by Ricochet. Ricochet going for that knee on Lio Rush. Lio, the misdirect, picks the ankle. And now
Poison Rana.
Reverse work on Rana. But Hologram, fireman's carry. No.
There's another one.
Reverse work on Rana for Hologram. Now Mascara Dorado. Lio caught him. And Dorado puts on the brakes. Great show of core strength there, Nigel.
Oh, roll away by Leo. Nope.
Not to be denied. He got
Nice. Finally.
3 for 3 goes Leo Rush. Mascot Dorada down.
1, 2.
No.
Leo thought he had it, and believe you me, some spectacular moves by the young man. That's a kick, man. How about that?
A high kick by Ricochet. My gosh.
First the Poison Rana.
Back to live action. Leo Rush, the frog splash. The leg is hooked too, but Ricochet just wiped him out.
4 million pesos on the line. Who will go home with the money?
Just a hair under $211,000.
I would think Hologram, since he's undefeated.
Well, the polish Ricochet could buy.
Oh, wow. For his head. For his head. Man, Leo's not moving, guys. Oh, there he goes.
Yes, he is.
Fullness.
Leo Rush up to his feet as Ricochet took him a moment too long to steady himself on the ropes. Oh, headbutt.
Yeah, Leo hurt himself on that.
Yeah, things breaking down between Leo Rush, Ricochet. They were working together so well, but we knew.
Good headbutts. Now we're going for what looks like a suplex, maybe a Falcon's arrow.
On the top rope.
Nope. Leo Rush caught the Hurricane Rana.
Oh, my God.
Blocked Ricochet, showing his core strength, picking Leo up, but Leo battering Ricochet with some right hands.
Now going back to a regular suplex.
But in comes Hologram.
Oh boy.
Hologram could be thinking that portal bomb, but no. Reversal. And,
Now we're going to get the portal. Nope.
now Leo Rush, though.
1, 2.
Oh, Rush, even with the feet on the ropes. Hologram able to kick out.
Bryce Rinsberg saw it, but the 3 count hit Leo in the head as the arm was going down.
Leo looking for the.
Now we're getting the portal bomb.
Now, Hologram does make a door. The Mosquetero. The portal.
1, 2, 3. The man's undefeated.
Hologram earns the
It does
victory
not
for the
surprise
capacity
me.
crowd here in Mexico City, and also earns 4 million pesos.
Big win for a rising star. Big for him to win it in Arena
Up
Mexico.
next is
Up next, the CEO Mercedes Moné challenges Zeuxis for the
Zeuxis.
CMLL Women's Championship.
Zeuxis. What's up, Kraken Wrestling fans? Do you want to take your support to the next level and be a part of something legendary here at the Kraken Wrestling? Well, you can join the Kraken Wrestling membership program here on YouTube. We've got 2 exclusive tiers for y'all. First up, you got the honorary Oos. In this tier, you'll get a step inside the ropes with early access to videos, community polls, loyalty badges, and more. It's a very perfect way for you to show you roll deep with the Kraken Wrestling. But if you're ready and you want to become a legend and get full legend status, we do have the Hall of Famer tier, and that is truly where the elite live. You'll get everything that, of course, comes with the Oos tier, plus exclusive behind the scenes content. You'll get shout outs. You'll get VIP recognition as one of the Kraken's top supporters. No matter which one of these tiers you do choose, you're helping us grow, evolve, and unleash even more epic wrestling content here on YouTube. So hit that join button and become part of the Kraken Wrestling family today. Yeah, she did start dating the Beast Mortos, I think, here recently. So I don't think that has anything to do with if she wins, by no means. Nor if he's going to see any change. The Beast Mortos is a fantastic athlete in his own, currently. I don't know if it was to do that, but we'll most definitely see. We're going to see something different tonight, I do believe. I don't think we're going to see Mercedes Moné take the win completely. I mean, there is possibilities. Let's go, Moné. I do know that you are a huge fan of Mercedes Moné. That is for sure. She's gonna get a big pop. I got a feeling.
This contest at one fall is for the CMLL World Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts. She is the TBS champion, the CEO,
Mercedes.
On Saturday, July 12th, Globe Life Field, Arlington, Texas. All in Texas. Mercedes Moné will challenge Timeless Tony Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. But Nigel, it's like for Mercedes, winning titles is contagious.
Yeah, once she had one, she wanted more. She's added to that stat. She's looking for a fourth tonight. The CMLL Women's Champion, currently held by this luchadora. And we're about
from Samoa, Puerto Rico, she is the CMLL World Women's Champion,
Zeuxis.
Mercedes, who, by the way,
Okay.
looks every bit the star that she is when she makes her entrance. She could go on to All In with another major championship. And look at the confidence you can just see rising from her.
Yeah, she's not worried.
Understand why is there. The official Aubrey Edwards raising the prestigious title.
It's defended in Mexico, Japan, Canada, and the United States.
Zeuxis, the 23rd overall champion, winning the title at CMLL's 91st anniversary event last year, defeating a name very familiar to AEW fans, Willow Nightingale. But Zeuxis, early advantage
What?
here.
Very quick kick out.
CEO Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, good effort to try to go ahead and win the match. Right.
There you go, big uppercut.
Strong start from the CML Women's Champion, Zeuxis. This a rematch, of course, from last June.
Ooh, damn.
Two women, no strangers to one another. Now Zeuxis.
1, 2.
Mercedes able to kick out.
Speak to the relationship between.
And then the main event tonight would be that 10-man tag team match.
Coming up to America, playing their trade, making great names for themselves in America.
And likewise,
oh my God.
Stars of AEW venturing down here to CMLL. This is just the biggest part yet of this collaboration between the greatest.
A boot from Mercedes.
It's been a great working agreement. It really has. It is.
Oh, reversal 2.
Sunset flip attempt. Mercedes
Almost a quick pin.
avoiding catastrophe there.
It's done a lot for our television programs, Dynamite, Collision, our pay-per-views, and I'm sure it's done a lot here, like it did last night for CMLL.
This.
Zeuxis.
Oh.
Into the lung blower,
A
Mercedes
lung blower 1, 2.
Whoa. That's one of the moves that Zeuxis has beaten a lot of her opponents with. Unable.
Lung blows.
Early
A devastating move.
Are you guys surprised that Zeuxis is just... They haven't been really good covers.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, boy.
Mercedes gonna make a statement here. Center of the ring.
Got a crossface in.
This match has been all her since the get-go, but Mercedes now trying to turn things around. Zeuxis
Got the rope very quick.
The break.
Moné, really literally everything to win, nothing to lose in this match. Only the CMLL women's title on the line. One could question that decision. You think maybe with the AEW women's title match on the line soon. So soon, in fact.
Head kick.
Perhaps.
Just 24 days away. Mercedes Moné challenging Timeless Tony Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship, but now
24 days.
Disadvantageous position.
Little over 3 weeks. 1, 2.
The leg is hooked, and Zeuxis though powers her way out.
24 days away, which will culminate in the biggest World Championship match of them all. And Mercedes Moné, if you believe in momentum, and we really do, has all the momentum, I believe, going into this.
Yeah, Hurricane Rana by Zeuxis.
Smart, get out of the way.
You saw some frustration on the face of Zeuxis, but she is now stealing.
Oh shit.
The tope suicida, the rough landing. And this match for the
Oh my God.
Women's Championship continues. Don't go anywhere.
She hit hard on the top of her head. I mean, absolutely horrible on the top of her head. I mean, when I say she hit hard, I mean, she absolutely bounced off the floor with her head. This should be Perazzo versus Moné. Perazzo wrestles. I don't know what's going on with Perazzo. I know she's been on Ring of Honor. But other than that, I haven't really seen a tremendous amount about what she's doing. Now, she might still be on Ring of Honor, honestly. Ooh, gosh. What a power slam. Mercedes did kick out of the counter too. Now, Zeuxis has been in control during the commercial break. Oh, gets a sit down powerbomb. 1, 2. My goodness, here we go. Big power slam reversal into a backstabber by Mercedes Moné. 1, 2. A strong kick out. I think Perazzo will end up going to TNA very soon. If not DNA, we could see her in WWE. I don't know how long that'll take to happen. Even if she's looking at leaving.
Women's Championship on the line. The challenger, Mercedes Moné, has a decided advantage on the champion, Zeuxis of CMLL.
Very close.
It is. It is, Steve.
And Nigel, I believe if Mercedes will go on to win this match, that tope we witnessed that Zeuxis crash landed on, that may be the most pivotal moment of this match.
Certainly would think so. A very awkward crash on the outside for the CML World Women's Champion. But by the looks of things, she's trying to battle back.
Oh my God. 1, 2.
Oh, Mercedes able to kick out.
Again, it does seem like a tactical error by the CMLL Women's
I think the biggest part of tonight's show, besides this match, is was Hangman's promo at the start of the show. Even though he did it in Spanish, you could still feel the energy from it.
Slight hook of the leg, but you can see from your screen nothing on the shoulders.
Oh yeah, I know she came from TNA. She was also in WWE before that, I do believe, or maybe TNA, then WWE. But I don't see why she won't go back.
Reverses work on Rana. Now Zeuxis swing. Intercepted. Mercedes.
Another backstabber.
And Mercedes brings her over. And Mercedes has Zeuxis down, but Zeuxis able to pry the
So she had I think that she calls it the bank statement now.
Evidently with somewhat of a strength advantage. The champion. Well, both champions.
Now, pump handle coming up.
Pump handle. Mercedes driven down.
1, 2.
Zeuxis again getting a little frustrated, but she has to continue to apply pressure to Mercedes Moné if Zeuxis hopes to defend her CMLL World Women's Championship.
And she also has to make a better pinning combination. I've said it a couple of times, but that's her style. She's a champion. Who am I to say?
Now Zeuxis up in the corner. We saw with that Spanish fly just how dangerous Zeuxis can be. But
Good
Mercedes
headbutts.
now resorting to a headbutt.
Yeah, she's got style, but Mercedes is very vicious as well.
What is this?
Right, Zeuxis changes her grip.
Oh wow.
And now
Oh.
Mercedes counters.
1, 2. What? Wow. What?
CMLL World Women's Champion, the CEO, Mercedes.
Holy shit.
Mercedes Moné on the road to all
Okay.
and yet another championship to her resume.
There you can see Zeuxis had something in mind, but it was Moné who twisted her hips.
Zeuxis looked like she was a little out of it when she landed.
Look on her face, as much as I was stunned. Another belt for Moné, another work of art.
And just 24 days from now, Mercedes Moné
How many fuck
could be
does she got?
adding the AEW Women's World Championship.
I like
to her
Mercedes,
collection when she faces
but how many fucking belts does she need? She can't even hold them all.
Texas.
She just dropped them.
The streamers fly. More gold for the CEO.
1, 2, 3.
Which I can tell you right now,
I can't see her other arm.
deserves.
1, 2, 3. There's 3, 5,
What
6.
she has become.
6.
You gotta give credit to Zeuxis. She put up a hell of a fight here.
She landed in Mexico with money on her mind and someone else on her lips. She was the kind of woman your mother takes home to you, with thighs that would give the Chihuahuan desert a wet dream. One thing she did know was how to hold the gold, and not the Acapulco kind either. She had a date with the chief executive officer, who wanted dinner, a kiss, and maybe one belt too many. Well, deep throat the Tabasco, baby. It's time to turn up the heat. There was one chance in a million she would bump into her past. But like everything out of the past, it was all behind her now.
And there's Mina.
That's Mina Shirakawa at the top of the round, but Look at this.
It's the lady in red.
And that lady in red is the AEW
It's
Women's World
Tony.
Champion, Timeless Tony Storm. Mercedes Moné.
Hardware going everywhere.
It has been getting increasingly physical between these two women as we approach All in Texas, and Mercedes Moné fleeing, attempting to flee from Timeless Tony Storm, and looking for Storm Zero.
She's not going to hit Storm Zero on the ramp. There's no way.
As Mercedes trying to escape into the arms of a lucky fan here at ringside.
Check the face of the Women's World Champion. I'm telling you, what a match that is going to be coming up. And All In and only 24 days away.
And luckily for Mercedes Moné, the referees were here to hold Timeless Tony Storm back. But
Chicken Drag. I think she is a new Kenny Omega. That's what I'm actually looking up. How many titles he had at one time.
Let the games begin!
The statement made by the champion. How will the challenger respond in Texas?
Let's see here. So he was called the title collector. I think he only had like 4 or 5. Who else going to All In? I don't know who else is going match wise. Let's see. 1, 2. I'm telling you, he had at least 6. He had the AAA title, the World AEW title, the Impact. Bro, I know he had more than that. Hold on. Let's see. Multiple champ. Kenny Omega held the AEW title, Impact, AAA title, and the TNA. And then there was one in New Japan. So he had like 5 or 6, yeah. The cleaner, the title collect. I don't know. He was called a lot. Just imagine if she had to put all the titles on the line. Nah, is she really? No, she ain't the Hog champion too, is she? Ain't no way. She is? No way. That's crazy. Oh, it's just another. It's another wrestling company, Mark.
Main event time live in Arena, Mexico.
Your main event is a 10-man tag team match. Simple and full. Introducing the participants first. From Essex, England, weighing 225 pounds, the aerial assassin,
Right. He's got a bandage on his face. I want to see his eye.
Some way, this crowd found a way to get even louder.
This is probably going to be the best match of the night.
Because what Will Ospreay has become here in AEW.
Yeah, they're so loud.
And we would be remiss if we did not mention Will Ospreay with the bandage, the black eye, courtesy of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the AEW founding fathers.
Yeah, most definitely ready to be world champ. Oh yeah, he's got a huge black eye.
When Ospreay got in the way and took the shot for Swerve.
Here comes the Ops.
joining him at total combined weight of 789 pounds. They are the AEW World Trios Champions, Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs, the Ops.
Nigel McGuinness for a long time.
They don't get their fire intro where they got the smoke.
The Death Riders, that is, until Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs teamed up. That's why they're the AEW World Trios Champions, and that's why last week they intervened on behalf of Ospreay and Strickland.
Had it not been for the Ops coming to the aid of
Towards House.
Page, it would have been a very different end to things.
Tacoma, Washington, weighing 230 pounds, Swerve Strickland.
Swerve Strickland. You can get your very own Swerve Answer 3s available right now. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen, and fortunately, they do not come with thumbtacks glued.
Swerve Answer 3s.
It was interesting that later in the telecast, how Hangman had confronted the Young Bucks while he was getting ready to check on Ospreay, and Swerve heard everything that was said.
Yeah, it was last week at Summer Blockbuster. Hangman said he never asked for the Young Bucks' help. He never wanted the Young Bucks' help. And if they do anything to interfere in Hangman's business, in Ospreay's business, or even in Swerve's business, there would be hell to pay.
And their opponents first, from Konosuke, weighing 249 pounds, the Beast,
Very interesting late addition to this match. Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Claudio was supposed to be in this.
The EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, threw their weight around, and they enlisted the Beast Mortos to their side here tonight.
Good choice, I would think.
Here we go.
Next being accompanied by Wheeler, Yuta, and the AEW World Champion,
Moxley has held that AEW World Championship under lock and key since he won it. He will face Hangman Adam Page, the #1 contender for that title at All In Texas.
And here comes the unbox.
AEWTIX.com. Look like the Park.
And from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, they are founding fathers of AEW, Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the Young Bucks.
One of the greatest tag teams of their generation.
I really don't see them winning. Not this one.
I was able to call a very large part of their early career, and they're two men that I am profoundly disappointed in what they've become here today.
I think what they become
Briefly, how'd that go?
is a good point. What they are as wrestlers has never been in question. You are right. They are still
Michael, he'd be like JBL.
I've ever seen.
Arguably victims of their success, but you could never take away the influence that they have had, setting the stage not only for AEW, but so many professional wrestlers around the world. No pun intended, they bucked the system. They did it on their own terms. The professional wrestling world has a lot to thank them for.
They aren't the only founding fathers of AEW. There were others that played a role in the creation of All Elite Wrestling. As you caught a look underneath that right eye of Ospreay.
Oh yeah, that is.
Ospreay's asking to start things off, I think.
It's more than the black eye. It's almost like a big blood blister, right? That looks pretty bad.
Now, Matthew Jackson immediately tagging out.
Yeah,
there's the Beast Mordos.
There's the reason they brought him in.
Money well spent. Beast Mordos, a real monster. Ooh!
Mordos, powerful right hand. And you know, the EVPs
Up and over by Mordos.
calling in the mercenary and the Beast Mordos, but we've seen
Clothesline, good step up by Mordos.
not above employing mercenaries on their own as well as
Samoan drop.
Look at this frenetic pace to begin this match. Mordos attempting to shut down this 10,000 plus strong crowd here in Arena Mexico, but Ospreay, I mean, he has such a connection.
And Hurricane on it. Nope.
Well, he is spectacular what he does in the ring and the way he presents himself on the microphone. You are with him every step of the way.
Yeah, this is Mexico, Mexico City.
Off the back of Mordos. Mordos misjudged Ospreay.
And Hurricane on it. There we go.
Mordos. And
Good start from the aerial assassin. It looked like he might take to the air right now.
Will Ospreay
Ooh.
looking to flight, but Nicholas Jackson intercepts with the Gamangiri.
Notice how Nicholas
Very
ran
smart,
across. He
very
saw
smart.
that coming. That was great anticipation.
Here comes
by
Matthew.
Jackson.
Now Matthew into the match for the catapult. Gamangiri. The hallmarks. The Young Bucks.
Here comes the good stomp.
Ospreay goes down, and the founding fathers at the center of the ring. Gutbuster, neckbreaker combination.
Yeah, misfits. Like I said, and it might have been missed, but I think they would give him like the JBL role.
Seamless offense, stereo optic.
As Ospreay, hammer throw into the ropes, ducks the lariat attempt.
Shoot.
Double hip toss. Ospreay counters. Takes down
I think
Matthew
we
and
should.
Nicholas.
I think Yuta should be
From Matthew.
a TNT champion.
Nicholas as well.
Here we go, back-to-back chops.
Fighting off the Young Bucks 2-on-1 here. Oh, but
Over the eye.
yeah, Nicholas gouging that right eye of Ospreay.
Oh, beautiful again.
chorus of boos greeting the founding fathers as Wheeler Yuta, the representative of the Death Riders, tagging into this match.
I don't know about that, Mark.
Right into that.
Swerve and Yuta. Here we go.
You see his first legal action of this match.
Love to see Ospreay and Swerve work together. I'm loving this.
Uppercut. And shooting star press.
A big uppercut.
The uppercut. And the celebration, but Swerve with 4 other members of the opposition and Marina Shafir lurking on the outside. Swerve cannot afford to give his
he cannot get distracted.
The fans, we are set to go to the bottom of the hour, but we're going to stay with this as long as it takes. What a night it has been. The fans here don't want to go anywhere, I can tell you that.
This runs till 10:30 technically, but he'll probably go closer to 11. Ooh, good backbreaker.
Here he comes. Violence manifest.
Quick right jabs. Tenderizing.
God, absolutely destroying Yuta. And see, Forbidden Door is overseas, I do believe. Big elbow.
Big elbow drop.
Shibata.
Katsuyori Shibata.
Yeah, speaking of great pro wrestlers.
The man simply known as the wrestler.
Yeah, it's in London,
Katsuyori
yeah.
Shibata. He's had his fair share of encounters with Wheeler Yuta. Yuta trying to get the better of Shibata, but Shibata hammers him with those elbow strikes. And fan special programming note, collision returns live.
My God. Oh, my God.
TNT and streaming on Max's. Shibata.
Ooh.
Yuta with nowhere to go.
Right forearms paying dividends.
Nigel, I'm looking forward to returning live this Saturday.
Oh,
with
boy.
you in Washington.
Oh, what a splash. Jesus.
We understand in the works right now after this tremendous program we've had here tonight.
God almighty. Yeah. Shibata just got absolutely through to the wolves.
Just by the body language of the AEW World Champion John Moxley. Cover made, leg is hooked, and Yuta narrowly kicks
Mark,
out.
you see,
Oh,
I don't know the full story. I know what's going on. I know what you're in reference to with Moxley, but
The AEW World Champion, the man, not long ago battled Samoa Joe inside a steel cage.
These are some heavy blows we're watching right now. I can tell you that.
Moxley accelerates.
Everybody's in.
oh, here we go. It's a 10-man brawl right here.
Has been like kryptonite to John Moxley, the AEW World Champion.
Great camera shot over the head, man, of the violence.
Yeah, I did
in the
too.
ring.
Ospreay off the chest of Matthew. Enziguri.
I always liked Moxley when he was in WWE. He was the underdog of the Shield, in my opinion. Here goes Ospreay, gonna fly.
Twister press into the pile. And fans don't go anywhere. Our main event continues tonight live on Grand Slam Mexico.
So they're gonna give us picture-in-picture. So of course, I will keep you up with what's going on throughout the match. They're not doing it till July. Nah. We'll strip him of the title July 12th. Lawsuit City, Jesus. Everywhere they would love, yeah. Will Ospreay is loved everywhere, no matter the company. The companies, because he's been in a few. The continent, country, city. Yes, they had. That is true, Steve. Also, speaking of people who have not been there in a while, where have uh the guns been? Like, I know Jay White got injured, and I know Tony Storm's husband got injured, but then the guns came back, challenged the Hurt Syndicate. They lost, and now disappeared. Oh, they went to New Japan? Yeah, Juice, that's his name. Looks like Matthew Jackson is in there. And absolutely beating down Will Ospreay currently. I don't know. They came back for that one time and then just disappeared again. Yep, the private party for sure are en route to become part of the WWE roster. I seen that. The guns, that would be interesting. Just because of how everything currently sits with their dad in WWE. Moxley has tagged in. Will Ospreay is stuck in a figure 8 by Yuta. That's a good kick to the side of the head. Yeah, their dad is the main thing that'll make them stay.
All Elite Wrestling is live in Mexico City for the first time ever in our main event. A 10-man tag team battle. The biggest, the brightest stars of all Elite Wrestling.
A big power slam. 1, 2.
Moxley, the cover, but Ospreay kicks out.
There's another first time here as well. Watch out.
Again, Ospreay able to kick out now. The Kimura applied by Moxley.
This is Samoa Joe's first time in his grand career in Arena Mexico. That's one of the reasons he got such a great response. They've been wanting to see him. He's been wanting to wrestle here, and damn it, he wants to get in the ring.
And you see the arms extended by Swerve, by Joe, by Hobbs, by Shibata.
Oh, what a chop.
Hobbs allowing his anger to get the better of him, being drawn into the ring. Sleeper out of his own, no.
Moxley able to counter out those right hands to that bandage.
Yeah, springboard. There's a kick.
It's crazy.
Whoa, look at this, so close.
Oh, Moxley.
Gotta get there, gotta get there.
Got plenty of people to tag.
Gotta get there.
Powerhouse.
One will to another. In comes Powerhouse Hobbs.
Runaway
Powerhouse and Yuta. Yuta always draws the worst stick when it comes to getting in the ring.
Again, we're staying with this one as long as it takes here in Arena Mexico. Our historic night.
God, these clotheslines.
Back of Yuta's head. Whiplashing on that top turnbuckle.
And that short arm lariat from Powerhouse Hobbs.
He's taking down the singlet straps.
This man didn't mean business already.
What a massive body. What muscles.
Matthew Nicholas may have misjudged that last attack.
Most definitely did.
Powerhouse Hobbs trying to beg off. Intercepts the boots of both Matthew and Nicholas, the founding fathers. And Hobbs, a grip on both of their throats.
Watch from behind.
But Wheeler Yuta goes out to the back of Hobbs, and Samoa Joe attempted to come into the ring, but now John Moxley, just a toe kick to the midsection.
It took
4 people to get rid of Powerhouse Hobbs.
Exactly what I was going to say. Took the words right out of my mouth.
And all 4 were taken down by Powerhouse.
And now Ospreay and Swerve over the top.
They took care of the Young Bucks.
In comes Katsuyori
Shibata once again.
And the hammer throw sends Yuta across. And the hammer throw sends Hobbs across. Crushing Yuta in the corner. Now Shibata charges in.
God, what a drop kick.
Target.
They're not done yet.
No. The over and under grip, the suplex throws Yuta into the waiting arms.
We are now in overtime. We're going to stay with this.
Power slam.
Power slam by Hobbs. Shibata. The leg is hooked, but Mordo's
Beast
in there to break
Mordo
it up.
saved it again. Powerhouse. Oh, what a spear.
The spear delivered. Takes Hobbs down. Not an easy thing to do. As Mordo's the tornado.
Well, the things that big man can do. Gee whiz.
Oh, a clubbing shot.
Yep, it's
Shibata.
Here he comes.
absolutely breaking down.
His first time in the ring of Mexico. Yes.
Well, what a matchup this is.
Joe is absolutely
Of the ring.
beating the face in of the Beast Mordos.
It's the advantage on
Uranagi.
bites Mordos. But Joe took his eyes off the Bucks, and now Matthew and Nicholas going to work on the former AEW World Champion. The throw
Ospreay, God.
Oh, Ospreay down to his knees. Almost like he's served up on a platter. With the EVP trigger, no, Ospreay.
He fooled him.
Double
To his feet.
cutter.
Cutter!
Double ops cutter, Excalibur.
And now Swerve.
Beautiful.
Top and 2 for 1 for Swerve.
Yuta, oh,
Psycho
a
knee.
psycho knee. And Shibata
What a simple sleeper.
with the sleeper.
Shibata trying to drag Yuta down, trying to set him up for that PK. Yuta psycho knee for Shibata, but Shibata answers back with the PK.
They are crammed in here to Arena Mexico to the rafters.
Swerve.
Corey Graves would be nice.
One of the tags from
I want to see
Shibata.
Wade Barrett.
Swerve and Moxley. Exchanging some heavy fire, some live rounds.
These two don't, I think, been in the match at all yet.
Rolling strike, but Swerve breaks the grip, answers one of his own.
Glancing blow.
The Kepin. Swerve connected fully with that as he floats over. Up.
Beautiful teamwork.
Love the teamwork with Swerve and Ospreay. Love it.
And Swerve
Time for a house call.
maybe looking for the Swerve stomp, but we'll never know. Matthew Jackson intervenes. Sent to the floor. And now Marina Shafir.
My God.
Which is her job.
And from the
Roll up.
Now Moxley.
1, 2, 3.
Moxley.
My God.
We are Yuta, the Young Bucks, and the AEW World Champion, John
Moxley.
Not only did John Moxley get the assist from Marina Shafir, but it was the handful of trunks, the added leverage that allowed Moxley to pin Swerve here on main event.
And look at this. They're not done. They're hammering Samoa Joe. And right now, Swerve is all alone with 3 men, Nigel.
Oof. First one didn't connect fully.
The super kick
Where's
out.
Hangman?
Moxley employing that choke from behind.
And they're keeping everybody else out of the ring. Look at this.
Well, Hangman, he said he was not allowed in the building to watch the main event, but he said there was nothing keeping him out of Arena Mexico after the bell rang.
Look at the eyes of Hangman.
Hangman, eyes locked on the man.
Hangman means business.
24 days time for the AEW World Championship. Eyes locked on John Moxley.
Moxley.
He's gonna get out of the ring. He ain't gonna fight. Oh, he might. Oh, they might go to blows right here. Here we go.
It's Hangman that strikes first, but Moxley answering in kind.
And here comes Yuta. Damn, Yuta got laid out. Oh, going for the buckshot lyric. Marina Shafir's gonna pull him off the damn top rope. Or the apron. Super. Oh, never mind.
Buckshot on the buck. It was delivered. It was intended for Moxley. But Matthew Jackson was the recipient. Remember how close these three men were? They considered one another family.
Yeah. But remember what he said last week, what Hangman said last week.
And Moxley got caught.
Yeah, Mox, you are outnumbered, my friend. It is officially 5-2.
But Moxley judging correctly that the numbers are against him and making a hasty retreat.
Who would ever thought, Excalibur, that it would be Hangman coming in to save Swerve Strickland? Whoever thought?
A shocking development, to say the least. Hangman, wait a second, Hangman.
Hangman ain't done, okay.
And Hangman Adam Page coming to the aid of Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay, and the Ops. And now, an awkward moment between these former friends as Hangman Page turns his attention on All In Texas, Saturday, July 12th, where he will challenge Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship. And fans, we thank you for joining us for this historic broadcast tonight. AEW's
He needs to get in there and shake the hand of Swerve.
We will see you this Saturday night, live 8/7 Central on TNT and Max for Collision.
Nope, he did not go to Swerve, which I think he should have. I'm gonna be honest. This Dynamite did not perform as well, in my opinion, as other ones have in the past couple weeks. I feel like this Dynamite just it had its moments. I will say that. Mercedes winning, that was a shock factor of the night. That was a good main event there at the end. There was a lot going on throughout the show. But I don't feel like this one was as big as what we have had. Yes, Nathan, Collision is back on Saturday, so we will be here for Collision. I thought the main event was good. Yeah, Steve, it was. Again, I hope you have a great evening, my friend. It was a split show, yeah, makes sense. How many CML folks won? Let's see. Looking at the card, had one. Actually, none. Because Holograms AEW, unless you count him as CMLL. Mystico won by DQ, so one. So there will be some questions there though. Yeah, that's it. The only one that won was Mystico. A low blow. A low blow, my friend, is how that happened. So tomorrow is Thursday. As of right now, we may be keeping up with TNA tomorrow. We will let everybody know. If nothing else, we will be working on a few things for Friday. So be on the lookout for Friday night SmackDown stream. We're going to be adding a few things in to the stream to keep things moving forward in progress. So be on the lookout for that. The vote is up, so you're able to vote on how you would grade AEW Grand Slam. It is live now, so you're able to go get your votes in to be a part of that action. But of course, as always, Kraken community, I want to say thank you to absolutely everyone who is here every Monday through Sunday with us for live wrestling watch-alongs and just wrestling conversations. Of course, as always, if you see someone in public tomorrow, make sure you give them a smile. Change the day, can save their life. Because you never know what someone is going through. Until Friday, my friends, we are over and out.